Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. This one, big number 107. So, Black Friday happened, Cyber Monday happened, and we absolutely freaking killed it at Tiege. It was so incredibly exciting. We did so much like crazy. It basically, like, our Mondays are always our big days, and we've had like one Monday that was like this is the biggest Monday we've ever had. Well, Cyber Monday and this Monday, it was like 4 times the biggest day we've ever had. And so it was crazy exciting. It was really just like, oh my God, look at all, it was awesome. Anyway, that happened. We got everything out. Everything is looking good in terms of our products. People were not getting complaints. People aren't, saying, hey, this stuff smells like fish, which is incredible. Something else that's incredible is a call that we had today. So we're just diving in, all right? I'm just jumping into this because I got a lot to talk about, and we're going to be talking about the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, what I kind of learned on some insider information. I'll talk about this in a second, but first I just want to catch you up to speed with Tiege. We had a call today. It was sort of like an all hands on deck call. It was us, Tiege Hanley. It was all of the agencies that we've recently brought on to help us sort of take Tiege to the next level. All 4, or is it 5? 5 agencies that we've recently sort of brought on to help take Tiege to the next level were all on the call. And it was a 45-minute call, but we got a lot of stuff out of the way. Now, one of the most interesting things about this, and what we've come to realize it was very unique that we did this, is the fact that all of our agencies and all of these companies that are sort of on our team and helping us in terms of our branding agency, in terms of our Facebook people, our SEO people, our remarketing people, who else? There was one more people, the retention people. Like, all of these teams were on one call. And so there's probably, if you counted them up, all the people that were on the teams, probably like 20 people that were on this call today. And they were all sort of like, this is crazy, but we don't usually get to talk to some of the other people that are helping on these assignments. And so what's so critical and so valuable about that is because there's a lot of overlap. We have a lot of overlap, and we know that. Facebook and remarketing and retention, like, there's a bunch of these sort of agencies that overlap. But normally, these agencies never get to talk to each other because the brands never connect the dots or connect the team members. And Tiege was different. Kelly, it was his idea, like, hey, we need to have an all points, all agency meeting that we can all get on the same page and sort of introduce each other and say, hey, this is what we're working on. This is sort of to go around sort of the room and talk about what each specific agency is doing, how they're working, and to connect them so that then once we're done, we can have them sort of interact and talk and communicate, because a lot of the things that each of them are doing are impacting, obviously, Tiege Hanley, but each other. And so it was incredibly amazing. But the thing that I love so much about it is the fact that it felt for the first time like I had a lot of help. My job for Tiege Hanley, as you guys know, is all about promotions. And it's all about, customers. It's all about acquisition. That's my thing. It's about engagement. It's all that stuff. And one of the things that is really difficult for me emotionally is when I, give Tiege Hanley my all. I sell tons of subscriptions, but then we have, the people that are pausing or canceling. I felt like, it's almost like you're trying to fill up a bucket that's got a hole in it, right? Because you're constantly losing people, but you got to try and fill it up faster and all that good stuff. But this was the first time when I really felt like, wow, like, I've got an incredible team to assist me and to help me do what I do better. And we're not going to waste not that we do currently waste all of my hard work, but a lot of the traffic that we've been sending, a lot of the customers, a lot of the people that have signed up, we haven't been utilizing everything effectively and efficiently because we haven't had our ducks in a row. One of the downsides to being a small business that has very fast growth is that we've sort of been, we've grown a lot, almost like despite ourselves. Like, most I think, companies, it's been almost like meteoric rise kind of thing, and we've been having to figure a lot of stuff out on the fly, and we've messed a lot of stuff up, and it's sort of this work in progress. But we really feel good about where we are now with the team that we have. We are still sort of looking for a few key people to actually bring on to the team to help in certain areas, but we've got a pretty solid foundation, I think, moving us forward, especially into the new year. And so it's just been an incredible year. It's been an incredible ride since we've started Tiege, and I feel so good about the people. Like, here's the deal, and this is one of the things that Kelly sort of said right off the bat in this meeting. He said, you guys are the best of the best. Every piece of the Tiege Hanley puzzle, all of these sort of fingers on the hand, if Tiege Hanley, okay, so here's my whack analogy, right? Tiege Hanley is the hand, and all of these fingers are the different agencies that we have helping us. But for each of these fingers, we interviewed like 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 different agencies to find the best. And then boom, we plan them. And then boom, we plan them. And so our Tiege Hanley hand is incredible. How's that for the absolute most ridiculous analogy ever? But hopefully you get the point. We got the A-team right here, and it feels incredible. Also, we planned our next meeting. I also have really good news that the acne system is locked, loaded, formulation approved, and it's awesome. We are going to launch that this year, or I should say 2018 this year. Sorry, not like this year, like we've only got like another few weeks of this year. Next year, we're definitely, that is one of the #1 things on our radar, getting sort of everything situated. We're right now taking our formulation to the lab to see about raw materials and testing and all that good stuff. And so things are going great. Also, if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, come to Tiege.com and sign up for the newsletter, because we're going to be asking you for design, basically to choose the design of our new packaging for acne. We did it with our original packaging, which is why we have this sexy ass package, matte black with the shiny, right? Black cap, like you pick this, and we're gonna do the same thing for acne and let you guys decide on what that looks like. But now, let's talk about the YouTube algorithm. All right, so let me see if I can explain this. In the last vlog, I talked about a conference call. It was actually a Google Hangout that I had with Google, or actually it was specifically YouTube. And I have a manager at YouTube that I recently got, who's basically, his job is to make sure everything's okay with me, everything's okay with my channel. If I have any questions, I actually have a point of contact that I can go to, which is incredible. For the first 8 years I was on YouTube, I didn't have anybody. And so what they did, each manager has, I think, 10 sort of YouTubers that they manage. Once you hit a certain level in terms of subscribers or views, I'm not really sure how it works, you get one. And so what they did for the people that it was 2 managers and their people. So there were like 20 people, 20 of us, 20 YouTubers on this Google Hangout. And the whole premise, the entire goal of this hour-long chat was to talk about the YouTube algorithm. The algorithm, the algorithm is something that everybody has like an assumption, everybody has an opinion. Essentially what the algorithm is this, I don't even know if I can explain what an algorithm is, but it's the back end of YouTube. It's everything that recommends, everything that searches, everything that sort of learns about you and your viewing habits. It's what makes YouTube YouTube. And there's so many questions. Nobody really knows like how it works. Everybody tries to hack it. There are actually YouTube channels where people, it's their channel to sort of talk about the YouTube algorithm. And, one of the things that I was mistaken about for a long time is that I thought that when, that YouTube was picking and choosing winners, basically. Like, okay, we like this guy, and so we're going to promote his channel, and you're going to see channel growth. And we don't really like this guy, and so we're going to suppress it. Now, I'm sure that a little bit of that goes on, but the majority of the takeaway from this talk and the way that the algorithm works was explained like this. Replace the word algorithm with audience. It's all about your audience. Now, the average YouTuber or person on YouTube is subscribed to like 40 different channels. YouTube's job, their main goal is to get you, the consumer, to watch as many videos as possible. Why? Because of advertising. They want you staying on YouTube, watching multiple videos. It's a business. That's their business. That's how they make money. So if you, me, us, the consumer, people that are watching YouTube videos are subscribed to like 20, 30, 40 channels, we've got a limited amount of resources or real estate on YouTube, right? It's all customized to the individual user. And so when you go to your homepage, all right, it's going to look totally different than mine, even if we're subscribed to the exact same channels. The reason is because YouTube's job is to promote videos that it thinks that you, the consumer, are going to be more likely to watch. And so that's why, and also on the right-hand side of if you're watching a video, you know, your recommended videos are going to be different, like totally different than mine. And it's all based on our viewing patterns and histories. The amount of AI, artificial intelligence, and learning that is going on that YouTube is doing is ridiculous. Every single day they are tweaking, they are changing, they're trying different little minor things, all of it to increase your viewing duration, your viewing frequency, the amount of time you spend watching videos, aka ads, so that they make more money. Now, why is that important for me, the YouTuber? What is really the takeaway? What is going to assist me in growing my channel and giving me the best shot of succeeding on YouTube? The answer is views. It's not actually, they told us, they're like, we weight different things differently. At different times we might be like, oh, it's watch time or duration. That sort of was something that was popular, or it was thought to be super critical, you know, a few months ago. They told us that that's not as big of a deal as the amount of views. The reason why views are important is because when you release a video, it's going to send it out to your list. How many people actually watch it? This is telling YouTube, hey, this is a video that its audience, or his audience, the algorithm, is interested in. If you release a video and a lot of your audience watches it, YouTube's like, hey, this is a good video. And so what it does then is it starts recommending it to other people that have watched your videos. But here's the thing. If you release a video, right, and it's like nobody cares, it gets super low views, YouTube knows, okay, this isn't a video that's going to be popular, or that isn't popular with their audience, and so we're not going to show it to other people that have watched some of his other stuff, because we really don't think that it's going to be popular and people aren't going to watch it. And so, once again, the real estate, the amount of recommended videos on the right-hand side or on your homepage is limited. They also know, okay, well, we'll just show something else that other people in that audience has engaged with, and so they're going to show it. Now, they said, releasing a bad video, it's not going to totally destroy your channel. Releasing 2 bad videos, not that big of a deal. But if you consistently are putting out content that people aren't watching, aren't engaging with, your audience, aka the algorithm, they're going to stop showing you. They're going to stop promoting you. It's YouTube's job to promote those people that have a lot of views, that get a lot of engagement, because they want to see the engagement, they want to see people watching it so that they make more money. And so if the average YouTuber is subscribed to 40 different channels and I am releasing a bunch of videos that aren't getting much views, it's not very, I as a creator am not very valuable. My videos aren't very valuable to YouTube. Videos aren't valuable. And so YouTube's like, all right, well, if they're not going to, you know, be watching this dude, we're not going to promote him, we're not going to recommend his videos because it's dead space. They're not going to get watched. We're going to recommend somebody else that he's subscribed to, that he watches more of, or that has better engagement, better views. And so it's really interesting. And once I sort of understood that and realized that, okay, it's important to put out quality content over quantity, because that's something else that I talked to you guys about a few months ago. I'm like, I'm going to go, 4 or 5 videos a week. I'm putting out content. And I did, and I started to. And some of the videos were like home run hits. But a lot of the videos were kind of not that great. And so the takeaway for me as the content creator is focus on quality, not quantity. And when I sort of, it was almost freeing when they said that. And when it kind of was brought to my attention that it's not necessarily about putting out just tons of content, because if your audience isn't watching it, if you're sacrificing quality for quantity, it's actually in the long run going to hurt me as a YouTuber by doing that or going after that model. Now, if you're a new channel, if you're somebody who is just getting started, I say throw it out there, because you're not on really YouTube's radar yet. But by you consistently putting out a ton of content, it's eventually some of the content is probably going to get popular or picked up, and it's going to increase the likelihood that you're going to grow. Because what happens, and what I'm seeing with a lot of these smaller channels that are like new, that all of a sudden are having like meteoric success, like a great example is a guy, Brett Maverick. Well, he was like 100 subscribers. He did a video about Tiege Hanley, and all of a sudden, boom, it kind of went viral for him and had like 100,000 views. And all of a sudden, YouTube's like, hey, this guy put out a video that's popular. And so it started putting out other videos of his, showing them to the people that watched that video about Tiege Hanley. And then other videos got popular. And it was like this steamroll. And all of a sudden, he went from like 0 to like 30,000 in the span of a few months. He's also smart, and he's doing videos that are titled like the other popular lifestyle vloggers that he knows are popular, and that's another way to sort of hack the system. But it's incredible. I mean, I thought I was wrong. I was wrong about so much. I thought that there was some, like Oz, like this mythical YouTube sort of dictator that was like, you're going to be popular, and this is the reason the video is going to go viral. And in terms of why videos go viral, I still have no idea. They didn't really explain that, or why things are on trending or anything like that. They didn't really explain that. And they did say that you cannot pay to be on trending, which I find hard to believe, because there are a lot of videos up there. I'm like, what? Why is this trending? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. But when you look at it, it's actually like a big brand or something like that. So there's something, I think, fishy going on, but they definitely did not divulge that. I don't know if I explained this at all. I don't know if you understand what I was talking about, because it's still hard to sort of explain. But I think the key takeaway is it's all about not necessarily the algorithm, it's about the audience. If you replace the word algorithm with audience, your audience, what does your audience watch? What does it engage with? It's all about your audience and what your audience is watching. Because if you've got, say 1 million subscribers, but you're getting like 5,000 views on a video, it doesn't matter. YouTube isn't going to show your videos to all those subscribers because you're not valuable. They're going to show somebody else or another channel's videos that subscriber is subscribed to. Limited resources, limited real estate, and so YouTube is going to basically try and help YouTube. It wants you to watch videos, so it makes advertising money. It all makes sense. And when you think about it like that, you would probably do the same thing if you were YouTube. Hopefully you like this. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, aka engagement, and I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Next week we're going to talk more about business. If you've got any business specific or entrepreneurship questions, down in the comments, let us know. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of this. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got something from this. I don't know if I explained it well or bad or terrible. I'm sorry if it didn't make any sense. If not, I'm not going to try it again. It makes sense in here. It's just hard getting here to here to here. That makes sense, right? Gentlemen, we love you more than our double monk strap shoes.